What the hell is going on, everybody? It's your buddy Mario C. One more round. It's been a while since I recorded a video, and I'm outside of the gym about to get my groove on, as I usually do if I had a groove. I have been a busy bee. Let me take these off because the sun is gone, sort of. The reason I haven't had any videos out for a little while, if you've even been following, I don't know if you have, but if you have, I am in the process of writing a book, and I'm working with an editor to get it published, which it is going to be published sometime this year, and it's going to have the same name as my website, the saiditallbefore.weebly.com. It's going to be called, the book will be called I've Said It All Before, and it will be documenting everything that led up to my massive weight gain and every reason I was able to have my massive weight loss. And yeah, so there'll be a lot of very, very personal things going on in that book. A lot of stuff that you don't know. If you've been reading the blogs, you don't know everything. I left a lot of things out, and there will be a lot of stuff in that book for you to really get to know why I gained so much weight, why I got to the point that I got to. So be on the lookout for that. I definitely will be posting things about it as soon as it's done, because who wouldn't want to whore out their own book? And actually on the site now, I'll be doing a lot more reviews of stuff just because I love to write. I just posted my first one today, actually. And yeah, that's really it for that. There's some little shameless self-promotion there. Every video starts with saying thank you, because you gotta be thankful for everything you got to get to where you're going, or whatever the hell I'm trying to say. But I just want to say thank you to my friends, my family, my girlfriend, all the support you guys give me all the time. I want to say thank you to my girlfriend and my friends for throwing that surprise party for me after I went to Hollywood to be on the doctors and all that. It was totally unexpected and really just a beautiful, beautiful thing that you guys did for me. I also want to say thank you to all the people who follow me on social media, especially Twitter. FitFam is constantly just giving me unbelievable amounts of support. And yeah, that's it. So today in this video, I want to talk about getting back to basics. I had a little issue in the last couple months. It's kind of funny when something big happens to you in your life, you know, like what happened to me with going to Hollywood to be on TV, or that CNN interview. You get all this attention, and it's hard because when you're a person who was bullied like I was, and a person who really just craved attention, and you start to get it, it starts to develop a little bit of head in the clouds syndrome. And I kind of started forgetting why I was doing this in the first place. I didn't forget completely, but I started to get really ahead of myself. I started to think, wow, maybe, you know, maybe this stuff will lead to bigger and better things. And I started getting complacent. And I realized that I lost that eye of the tiger, you know, me and my Rocky. I love to make those references, but, you know, like Apollo said, man, in Rocky 3, you lost your edge, and the way to get it back is to go back to the beginning. And I really had to do that. I had to take a step back and really try to remember why I was doing everything I was doing. Why was I on Twitter? Why was I writing these blogs? Why was I making these videos? And it's not to be famous. It's not to make millions of dollars. It is really, and it always has been, from the day I started writing a blog till the day I, you know, got the idea to make a book, which really it wasn't. The book thing really came from you guys. It wasn't about me. I wrote the blog because I was just like, well, you know, if I write down what I've learned, maybe it'll help somebody else out there. I mean, I wasn't intending to be, you know, get a bunch of fans off of it or anything like that. I just really love to write. And I just started writing about what I did and what worked for me. And I just figured, hey, I mean, it would have been nice if I was available for myself in the beginning. You know, I did all this on my own, with my own thoughts and my own evaluations. So I got back to the basics. I had to ground myself a little bit, and I had to really start to get back to why I was doing what I was doing. Why am I recording these videos? Why am I on Twitter? Why do I have a blog site? Why am I writing a book? And it really is for you. You know, it's for me too. It's therapeutic, obviously, but it's really to convey something that I believe people out there need to know, which is, you know, obesity is not just about being lazy. There's a lot of factors that go into it, and there's a lot of things that people that are obese and people who deal with any addiction, to be honest, have trouble figuring out on their own. So I believe people like me and others can, you know, give a message to people that they don't already know themselves, or maybe they do know themselves, but they're just afraid to try. They're afraid to do what they know that they're capable of doing. And I am not perfect by any means. I still have ups and downs. I still have days that are tough. I still deal with a lot of issues internally. And I mean, truly, if I didn't have my girlfriend and my friends and my family to back me up, and the Twitter and the people that follow me, I don't know what I would do. It would be really tough without support. And I'm thankful for that every day. And every day for me is about improving and getting better. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the fact of don't get complacent, because I got complacent and I noticed I just was going through the motions, but I lost the fire, and I had to really go back and remember why I was doing this, why, you know, 4 years ago I almost died, and why I was changing my life. And it was never about becoming, you know, well-known. It was never about becoming, you know, getting money. It was never about any of that stuff. And it was always just about saving my life. And the blogging was about possibly saving another life, you know, 1 or 10, didn't really matter. If somebody came across what I was writing and it helped them, then that was enough for me, and that had to be enough. So that's really all I wanted to talk about today was, you know, just when you notice yourself becoming complacent, remember to stay hungry. You got to keep that kind of Game 7 focus. You know, I talk about that a lot on Twitter. It's that, and I love basketball, so it's easy for me to make that connection. But, you know, you see in a Game 7, there's a do or die mentality, and it's tough to keep that kind of mentality all the time, but that's really where you need to stay in life. You can never settle for average. Always be pushing and striving to be the best you can be. And there will be ups and downs. There will be setbacks. And Lord knows I am nowhere near the best at dealing with that stuff, but I always bounce back and I always find my strength again. And I'm watching the timer and this video is going on, but you guys know me. If you've been following me for a while, you know I like to talk my ass off. So thank you for staying with me this long. So that's it for today. I'm gonna try to get back to doing these at least once a week or once every 2 weeks. And I keep forgetting to look at the damn camera. I keep looking away. It's weird when you do these with your phone. And yeah, that's it, guys. So remember, all you need is a start and some heart. Peace.